Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Up next, Sadie drops a barbell onto his head, smashing his skull open. Afterward, Jordan arrives to meet Sadie, and hands her the information he stole, including police reports, and crime scene photos from all the murders. Sadie thanks him for being such a good friend, but when he tries to kiss her, she dodges it and starts talking about the investigation instead. The next morning, a trainer arrives at the gym and is horrified to find Big Al's body in such a gruesome state. Soon, word spreads about the incident, causing the Tragedy Girls blog to blow up and gain 105,000 followers. Later, the residents gather at the town hall for a meeting, where the sheriff urges everyone to stay calm. Here Jordan notices Michaela using her phone, right before everyone in the room receives a horrifying image of Big Al's smashed head. The Psycho Girls now start accusing the sheriff of failing to do his job, and begin chanting "Remember Al," which is followed by the entire crowd, including the town mayor. Back in the warehouse, we see that the brutal Lowell has finally managed to free himself after an immense struggle. In the evening, the whole town begins marching with pictures of Big Al to show they're not afraid of the killer. But then, things take a horrifying turn when they discover their mayor's lifeless body impaled on a pole, and Michaela and Sadie are horrified to realize that the serial killer has escaped. The next morning, the two girls are interviewed by reporters, during which they blame the police for everything, and urge everyone to follow their page. Afterwards, Jordan tells the girls that he can't help anymore, as his father needs him more than they do. This enrages Michaela, who calls the sheriff useless, and points out that he did nothing when his wife was murdered. This sparks an argument between them, during which Jordan steals Michaela's phone, before she storms off. Upon returning home, Michaela declares that Jordan needs to die, but Sadie has a soft spot for him, and insists he's harmless. Here Michaela realizes that her phone is missing, and she's confident that Jordan stole it. She worries he might find some evidence and eventually show it to his dad. She thus decides to end him tonight, but Sadie says that since he's her friend, she will do it herself. Some time later, Sadie arrives to meet Jordan, and he leads her upstairs while his father is sleeping in the living room. They begin chatting, while Michaela is outside in the car, listening to everything. Jordan tells Sadie that he suspects Michaela could be the murderer, or that she's teaming up with someone. He mentions her bloodstained shoes, and the time she used her phone, and everyone received the image of Big Al's head. He also admits that he stole her phone, but hasn't even been able to crack the lock. At this moment, Sadie is waiting for the perfect moment to strike, but Jordan begins expressing his feelings to her, and says he doesn't want anything bad to happen to her. This touches Sadie, and she shockingly starts kissing him, while Michaela gets mad in the car outside. Suddenly, she notices Lowell heading upstairs. Lowell then knocks on the door, and when Jordan opens it,
What the?
Lowell then lunges at Sadie, and the two engage in a brutal and intense struggle. Meanwhile, Michaela smashes the house window to wake up the sheriff, who hears Sadie's screams from upstairs. At the same time, Sadie frees herself from Lowell, and runs into the hallway, just as the sheriff arrives with his gun, prompting the masked man to jump from the second floor out the window and soon disappears. The sheriff rushes to his injured son, who reveals that it was Sadie who saved his life. Sadie calls 911, while smashing her friend's phone, and at the same time, Michaela notices the injured Lowell fleeing from the house. The scene then cuts to 2 weeks later, when the sheriff is seen giving a speech, stating that since the attack at the house, there have been no sightings of the killer. Jordan has survived as well, and the sheriff gives full credit to Sadie for bravely confronting the attacker. The crowd erupts in applause for her, while Michaela burns with jealousy, and storms off. Later, Sadie and some girls are preparing decorations for prom in the gymnasium when Michaela arrives and pulls her aside for a conversation. Here Michaela accuses Sadie of enjoying all the attention, while also hooking up with the loser she was supposed to kill. Sadie also hurls insults back, and states that she doesn't need Michaela anymore. Days later, it is finally prom night, where Jordan arrives to pick up Sadie, and they head to the school. Surprisingly, Michaela is driven to prom by Lowell, and it seems like the two are scheming something big. Later at the party, Sadie is seen dancing with Jordan, but she doesn't seem happy. Soon, the year's prom king and queen are announced, and it turns out to be none other than these two. The winners now begin dancing, but Sadie still looks uninterested, and misses her best friend. Elsewhere, a teacher steps outside the building, when she's suddenly approached by Michaela, who strikes up a conversation. Just then, the teacher notices a huge masked man behind her.
Jesus Christ, Michaela!
Michaela stabs her in the back, and brutally slits her throat, finally ending her life. Moments later, Sadie receives a picture of her dead teacher sent by Michaela, which shocks her. She then goes to find her friend to confront her, unaware that Jordan is also following her. Soon, Sadie finds Michaela wearing a bizarre mask, and pleads with her not to kill anymore and ruin her future. But Michaela suddenly reminds her of their first kill when they were little kids, which, shockingly, turns out to be Jordan's mother. A flashback shows the two little kids strangling the poor woman while she was driving them home after dance practice. Sadie argues it was just an accident, but Michaela insists it wasn't, and they both wanted it to happen. Meanwhile, Jordan is overhearing all this and is stunned, while Michaela introduces Sadie to her prom date, Lowell. Sadie asks if she's going to kill her, but Michaela says no, insisting she just wants to finish what they started. Just then, Jordan drops a massive piece of furniture on Lowell, and escapes upstairs with Sadie using a ladder, but they are easily cornered by the other two. Next, Lowell tries to attack Sadie, but Michaela insists that she's off limits, which leads to an argument between them. The man then reveals that he hasn't forgotten how they chained and tortured him while feeding him dog food. He aggressively attacks Michaela, but she shoots him in the head and easily finishes him off. The two girls now hug in relief, and express how much they missed each other. But Jordan intervenes, and tries to convince Sadie not to be involved with a murderer like Michaela, whom he plans to turn into the police. Sadie seems to be convinced and kisses him, but in a shocking twist, she suddenly wraps a rope around his neck and pushes him off the ledge to leave him hanging. After the poor guy dies, both girls put on bizarre masks, and begin wreaking havoc at the school. They set multiple things on fire, and soon every student receives a message on their phone containing a chilling picture of the locked gymnasium doors, where the prom is happening. The students panic, and desperately try to escape, while the two psycho girls watch from outside and enjoy their screams in terror. In the next scene, some time has passed, and the news reports that 124 students died in the high school fire. The grief-stricken sheriff has resigned from his job, and now dedicates himself to charity work in his son's name. Somehow, all the blame falls on Lowell, while the two girls are celebrated as heroines, with millions of followers on social media. They are now selling books, have a movie lined up, and have even received full college scholarships. The movie ends as the tragedy girls say goodbye to their families, and head off to college, leaving a trail of darkness behind. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this.